I don't know how I somehow forgot to write the or do the video book review for Business Model Generation, which is by Alexander Osterwalder and Yves Pineur. Oh my gosh, Yves, I've probably ruined your name. Business Model Generation is a book from Wiley, and it's really cool. One, there's a whole lot of visual thinking in it, but two, there's this. How am I going to show this to you? Some days I need a photographer. There's this sort of cool model in here, this canvas called the Business Model Canvas that talks about efficiency and value and all this kind of stuff, and it's a way that you can use this process to figure out a cool and working and functional business model. I've done some noodling with it and sampling it, and it's really cool. Like, I've applied what businesses I'm working on, and then one time I actually found a big gap, and I was thinking, oh, well, that's already paid for itself. The book is super useful. I have found so many people who are in business but don't really have their business model nailed down very well. They think they get it because they understand a certain crowd and they understand something they think the crowd might find interesting, but they're skipping that step of might find interesting and pay for. So it's really kind of a must-buy book. And you know, the holidays are coming up for us in America and some places else. Put Business Model Generation on the list. I mentioned this during my book review of Game Storming as well, by Dave Gray and everybody else. I think it's definitely a book that goes on the shelf next to Game Storming, but this one has a very specific model in mind. Pick it up, Business Model Generation. I'm Chris Brogan.